fabulous conversation that I have here. And I have a fabulous guest here in the studio. And she's going to introduce herself. But before she does, I want to say that she's somebody that I've known for decades. And it's a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to this episode. Sis K, as I call you. To me, you're Sis K. To everybody, you have different fabulous nicknames. But welcome, Mrs Kunmi Adebowale. And it's a pleasure and an honor to have you on this episode. And welcome.
Thank you, Kemi. Like you said, I'll introduce myself. I've known Kemi for years. My name is Kunmi Adebowale. I'm, going on to the 60 range into a new decade.
Yes.
And I'm a preschool owner of 24 years now. And I'm still going on. Mm-hmm. And I'm here, to chat with my sister, maybe on self-care, on how I've been hanging there.
Yes, perfect. So, I'm so delighted. Again, welcome. And the preschool is going to be a lot of our conversation today is going to be talking about the preschool because I know we have so many parents who are going to be watching, whether they are not even at that stage yet or whether they have just transitioned into elementary and they kind of just want to do a recap or maybe you just want to get some useful insight. She's here to give you a lot of useful information because she's not only been a successful preschool owner, but also a fabulous parent. So we're going to be leaning in to get some useful tips from you, Sis K, about that. So tell me first, though, what was inspiration and the motivation for starting the preschool? Because by profession, I know you're an accountant, economics, and you were, in that industry. So how did you transition into the preschool arena and for many years just provide this fabulous preschool that is kind of a rave of the town, basically?
Okay. Great that you've asked me about that. Well, I started working as a trainee accountant, graduated as an economics from a university in England. But coming home, I had a child, and I decided then to go into business on my own. And what I had to think about was, what did I enjoy doing? What would inspire me? Got recommendations from different friends that said, look, you're always around children because of the single child you have. And because of that, a lot of people say, why don't I just start a business that deals with children? And that inspired me to go into the world of preschool. And then when my child was at preschool, I went into a school. I enjoyed the school, the ambience. My child was happy. And I thought, this is something I could do. And that inspired me onto Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes, I love the name. I mean, it's just such a delightful name. It just kind of conveys this ambience of just happy kids, just, sparkling and again, twinkle, sparkle. You can see that connection. So anything like that has that obviously excites me. And so that name, and I've seen, I've heard so much about the preschool, parents who, many of those kids, because how many years? 20 something years? So
yes,
far?
I think I'm 23 to 24 years. Started in 2002. Yes.
So we're talking, so some of the kids that started, because what was the age range? They're starting at 3? Was that your?
No, we started at 1. And it's 1 to 5.
Right.
Whereby they go into primary.
Right. So that means your first set of kids are how old? The ones that started?
They're in their 20s now.
Can you imagine
they're in
that?
their late 20s.
How inspiring is that and fulfilling to just see those kids now as like in their 20s and to know that you were part of, shaping them into who they are in terms of like the school that they came to, the preschool. So for parents who are wondering, and are just thinking now, oh, wow, I would love my kids to go to preschool like that has such a passionate and proprietress and all. What do you think are the 3 most important things when choosing a preschool for parents who are just wondering, there's just so many options. How do I decide which one? What would you say, are the 3 key things out of the many options and criteria that would really help set them in a place that works for both them and their daughter or son?
Okay, first, the parents need to examine what they want for their children, right?
Yes.
And get a preschool that will cater for that in terms of ambience, academics, right?
Yeah.
Then comfort in terms of needs. Some parents are working moms, so you can bring your children in maybe from 8 to 1, but still you need after-school provision.
Right.
We'll give them that as well. then the area where the school is. You want your school to have the right grounding, the right environment, a safe environment. So all those things are what you should look for when you're looking in terms of preschool.
Right.
My preschool children, they've gone to different schools around the area, and they've always excelled academically.
Great.
Because we have a mixed curriculum. We do what will fit the child that
Right.
we're working with. We have Montessori, we use the British curriculum, and we have the mix to help the children to achieve what they need to achieve in the future. What we're trying to get is just a well-balanced child,
Right.
you know.
Yes. Oh, that's
in
amazing,
overall
because
setting.
absolutely, I really, really like the fact that the preschool was very focused on the child as an individual person, and not so much a one box fits all. You know, so parents definitely, because like you mentioned, every child's needs different. You know, what kind of, you know, what are the key things that the child needs and to help them thrive. And so I love that. You know, and so what would you say that, for example, sets your preschool apart from the other ones? You know, in the country, in the city. You know, just. And you already told us one, which is fabulous, because you focus on this, you're very child-centered
Okay.
in terms of that. And anything else that you feel like if people were to, your parents were to talk about your preschool now and say, oh, that preschool, here's what I love. What do you think the parents loved the most about it?
Well, I think we're able to achieve or bring out a highly confident child that could go anywhere in the world,
Yes.
speak freely,
Yes.
and could stand up for themselves.
Wow.
So it's not just about the academics.
Yes.
Emotionally balanced children too.
Wow.
So
Yes.
it's a combination
Yes.
of academics,
Yes.
emotions, and basic needs.
Right. That
the
is
child.
so key. I mean, especially in a culture that sometimes tends to focus a lot on academics.
Yes.
I think that definitely your school stands out with just the preschool is already recognizing the importance of having that whole development, not just the academic is only a component.
Yes.
And so it's not just the IQ, but the EQ as well, the emotional coaching. So
Yes.
that is fabulous. So now let's talk a little bit now about you as, you know, like part of SparkleSpirations is all about the balanced person. You know, what you do isn't who you are, it's what you do. So let's talk about you as a person. How do you say, what has helped you balance that part of you that's a preschool owner, and just you as Kunmi, and just you as a fabulous person who's about to step into the milestone of 60s now, looking fabulous, you know,
Thank you.
taking care of yourself, looking gorgeous as always. What has helped you? How have you navigated that? And also being a parent of 3 fabulous kids who are now like all, your oldest is in their 30s, you know.
Yes.
And so how have you been able to navigate that and wear all those hats of a wife, a mother, a preschool owner, your career? What has been your strategy for that,
Okay.
navigating that?
I would say trying to place it in order. I'll say having a good support system.
Okay.
Coming from my husband, right? Then doing what I enjoy as well.
Right.
Right. That is giving me emotional balance
Right.
in what I do. Right.
Yes.
The business I'm in, I really enjoy it. The husband that I have
Yes.
supports me in the things that would take me high up
Okay.
within the society and making me the best in what I can be in life.
I like that.
It hasn't been easy, especially when the children were younger.
Yes.
You have to balance or
Yes.
satisfy the children,
Yeah.
ensure that they feel loved and they feel they're catered for.
Right.
Right? Because it's not just giving them things that make them happy.
I like you
Right?
said that.
You
Yes.
being present
Yes.
is there. So
Yes.
just having a balance
Yes.
in all. It won't be easy. The older they get, it becomes easier. And like
So for
some
those
of my
watching,
friends,
hang in there, okay?
yes, and some of my friends, even if you're busy, maybe
Yeah.
at work, giving them time, sending a text, saying how you love them,
Yeah.
are they well, have they done their homework,
Yes.
but being present would be better.
Yes.
But at times, situation does not guarantee that. But you still have to have emotionally balanced
Yes.
children.
Right.
So that in the future,
Yes.
do you understand?
Yes.
Children you invest in
Yes.
will invest in you too.
True. I like that.
Right.
That is
So-
such an inspiring way to even like put that statement together. Just, you know, you've poured into them and they pour into you.
Exactly.
So that is great. I mean, what do you think? So what are you most excited about as you turn 60? You know, what are you most excited about that phase of that, you know, that 60s, you know? What are you...
Going into 60 now, what we get is the house is really quiet. So you better invest in the man you have. That's the only friend you have now.
That's
the only friend you have now. But now, well, life has been good.
Yeah, thank God.
We've sailed through the hurdles.
Yes.
So now
You
just
kind of
enjoy your home, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Go into your fitness class.
Oh, yes.
Be fit, be happy.
Yes.
And be emotionally balanced.
Right. And that just describes my most favorite acronym, PEMS, right there. You know, the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual well-being. And you've wrapped that up nicely with all those things you've touched on. They've touched on each of those areas. And it's been fabulous talking to you. And so what would you leave as your parting advice to all the viewers who've listened to this and who have, you know, just taken so much inspiration from you, from what you've done for yourself, for your career, for your family, your perspective? What would you say if somebody just said to you, what's your motivational parting words to our viewers today, just, you know, to just inspire them, you know? What would you say?
Kemi, what I'll part with is make sure you're healthy, you're fit.
Yes.
Try to invest in things that you can use in the future whilst you're young. And then enjoy yourself, make yourself happy.
Yes.
That's what I'll part with. You want to hear more?
Yes.
Join us.
Oh, definitely. You definitely want to hear more because, you know, this is just, you know, one of many more interesting, inspiring, informative dialogue coming up. As always, I'd love to hear your perspective. If there's anything you'd like to hear about, any guest you'd like to refer, to recommend, we are all here for you because remember, as I said, it's me and you on this journey to thriving. So thank you so much, you know, Sis K, Mrs Kunmi Adebowale, for joining us. I'm excited about the next phase to see what you do next, you know, because I know it's going to be fabulous as always. And to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. And remember, be thankful, be grateful, be blessed, and keep sparkling. Lots of love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.